All right, guys, we're back with another tier list video, and this is much similar to the president name tier list, where it has nothing to do with the state itself or the politics or anything. It's just simply the shape. We have S for goated, A for interesting, B for bland, C for uncreative, and F for ugly. And of course, the only way to determine is completely semantic in every way. So there's really
That's not true.
There's no
These are
objective.
objective.
These are
facts.
objective.
There's no evidence to submit. It's
No,
just shapes
there is
of
evidence.
states.
Just look at these shapes. And
All
let's
right.
start ourselves off with
Yeah, we're gonna do this
Alabama.
in alphabetical order.
Bro looks like an Easter Island head.
I'm gonna call it now uncreative. It's not the worst state, but it's just
It's
a
like,
weird
It looks
shape.
like a dude with a real tiny neck.
It looks like it's like got balls just dangling down.
I'm sorry, balls?
Like the little bit on the bottom left. Just
I
a little
thought that was
fucking-
the dude's really tiny neck.
I mean, I also see that. From like if you're looking at it, it's like a fucking profile. It looks like the Easter Island eggs.
I'm thinking about it this way: like if I was like a middle school teacher and my assignment was like, hey, make a state that's somewhat interesting or cool in any way, and they submit this, that's uncreative.
They're getting a D.
They're getting a D.
They are getting.
Which is the second worst one, which is why it goes in C for me.
I agree. Okay.
All right, we're moving on.
Alaska.
That's fucking goated.
No,
Look at that design.
Jesus.
That's awesome.
Ugh.
You got like speckles everywhere. You got like things sticking out all
Too
over
many
the fucking
islands.
Dude, there's so many.
Wait till
islands.
we get to Hawaii, man.
I know.
Why he's just islands.
Oh man.
I like
also
Alaska.
like Alaska.
At the
wouldn't-
very least, I would say
All right, wait.
interesting.
Well, no. Wait. How many are we putting in goated?
We don't have a limit.
We'll decide
That's
as we
fine.
go. If we
Okay.
if we
We'll
feel like
figure
we
it
have
out.
too many, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I
But
like goated.
what I don't like about Alaska is it's got these two little weird tails, and then there's just like ball in the middle.
Yeah, it looks
very
like a
weird shape.
swirly spiral-looking thing.
Can
at the
we
bottom.
put it in interesting, and then if we don't have a lot of states that go in goated, I am willing to put it up there.
I'll
You know what?
settle for
I'll
interesting.
settle for interesting for now.
Arizona.
Oh,
Bland.
God.
It's
Look
half
at all
a
those
square.
Straight lines.
Square triangle.
Straight lines, bland
Bland is
state.
I
No one
would
should
even
live
vie for
there.
It looks
Creative.
like Alabama. Put it in Alabama.
I feel like uncreative might be the vibe.
Oh God,
It's just
so many-
Alabama flipped.
Wait,
Can I just say so many of these are going to go in uncreative if we're
Alabama.
putting the squares there.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Why is it called
I'm
Arkansas?
feeling some big C energy from
Why?
this one.
Why has it got like this like secondary like hump to it?
Can I ask
Do you
you
see what I'm
guys?
talking about? Like there's a little dent in the bottom left and the top right. It looks like somebody like didn't cut it out correctly.
It's the same as Arizona. It's got half of a normal square.
If you showed me Arkansas and Arizona and maybe like flipped one of them to try to trick me,
Yeah,
I
you-
would think it was the same state.
it would trick you.
You know
yeah.
what? I think I would also fall for that.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would fall for it. I'd be like, that one's definitely. You
I'm
can have
just-
me do it 20 times. I might get it wrong every time.
All right, I'll be honest. California, bland. It's just like a weird rectangle. It's bent.
It's like an arm. A
Yeah.
lot of these are human anatomy shapes.
It's
We got the head with Alabama, the head of Exodia, the left arm of Exodia with
The
California.
right nut of Exodia.
It's like if a rectangle were bent like an elbow. Like
Yeah.
that's all I'm seeing right now.
It looks like a you know those fucking plastic bags that your mom used to put the frosting on the cake?
Yeah,
It looks like that.
One of
pipette.
those. She's currently squeezing it out to
piping
get the
she's
frosting.
squeezed, like, you can literally see like the top parts where she's holding it, and then the mid, like the bend is where she's like.
All right,
actually
guys,
squeezing.
let's have a deep discussion about Colorado.
Mud looks at California and goes, "Damn, bro, that the toothpaste tube."
Yeah,
It is
straight
a
up. It
toothpaste tube.
is.
It looks
It's
like
bland.
it looks like a
I mean,
Barclays
squares aren't
toothpaste.
ugly; they're just uncreative.
Yeah, I'd put that in uncreative.
I mean,
I
it's
know
the
what I'm
most
putting-
possible uncreative design ever. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a square.
It's so, but like that's the thing is like when they were mapping out the Midwest, they
like
just
the
made
mid.
everything. Yeah, the mid. They just made everything squares or cut it on river lines. It's
don't
so bland and boring and shit.
There's just no distinguishing features at all.
like,
At least
what-
Alabama has that weird thing
It's
at
got
the
the ball
bottom.
sack.
Yeah.
If you showed me Colorado and said, "What state is that?" I'd probably rifle through North Dakota, Wyoming, South Dakota, Kansas.
I'm
before I got to-
officially voting for F. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking C.
because it's not.
I'm not
ugly.
making
It's
ugly
just
as
a square.
There are uglier shapes.
Yeah, like Wyoming.
Leave Wyoming alone.
Connecticut.
Oh God,
It's pretty bland.
It looks like a text bubble.
It does.
Can we put it
You
in
know
A?
what? Interesting. You convinced me with that one statement. I kind of like
you
that.
know what? I kind of agree. It looks like
looks like a speech bubble.
It looks like a notification.
It's like you have an Android friend and they texted
It
you back
literally
and they're
looks
all
like-
green.
I am an Android.
Yeah, you're
You're
that guy.
the only iPhone user here.
That's not true.
That's-
You don't have an iPhone.
Yes, I do.
When did you get an iPhone?
5 years ago.
Yeah.
At least.
I thought you had an Android.
Get with the times, New Roman.
Connecticut looks at you, goes doo doo doo. I am the lesser brother of Massachusetts.
All right, Delaware.
One of the many.
I-
Delaware. What the fuck is that?
I
That looks
wanna
like something
say-
the dentist used to scrape your teeth out.
I want to say interesting. It's a cool looking hook design. I kind of like it.
Is a
It
hook
is.
design.
I'll give you that. It's very interesting.
But
to
it's
look
not
at.
even the best state that looks like a hook.
No,
We'll
but I
get
think
to that.
it
We'll get to
qualifies
that.
to that. I think it qualifies to that
I think
automatically.
I will agree with interesting. It's a very stark shape.
All right,
DC
District of Columbia.
uncreative, also not a real state.
Not a real
I'm sorry,
state.
it's like, why? Why is
Dude,
it so
tell me this
small?
isn't ugly. It's just a tiny little dot. Like,
That
what?
is a story
There's
that I am
nothing
willing.
here.
I'm
You know
willing
what?
to
Put it in ugly.
ugly.
Put it in
I was
ugly.
going ugly.
Because it's not a real state and it doesn't deserve to be a real state.
Mud, you're having unshaped reasons cloud your bias. Florida,
It looks like a dick.
it
looks like a
does.
dick.
Interesting.
No,
Oh my God, no.
No, get it out.
I
Get it
misclicked.
out.
I misclicked.
Bro,
but,
if you're putting, excuse me, does that mean you think dicks are interesting?
yes, I have one. Why would I not think they're interesting? They're highly.
Playing with yourself. Sus.
Georgia, a
It
pear.
looks like a pregnant mother.
Huh?
I don't know if it's bland or uncreative. It does look like a pregnant mother.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I would put it in B.
Let's put it in
B.
bland.
All right, I'll stick
it's
with
very
bland. Hawaii.
Oh,
Hawaii
islands
is interesting.
ugly.
No, it's not ugly.
It's not ugly. If DC is ugly and Colorado isn't, Hawaii is not ugly.
No,
So
I would say Hawaii is interesting.
I would say more bland. It's just dots.
How about you catch on fire again? How about that?
All right.
Then it'll be interesting.
You're right.
Interesting
you're right.
or
That's
bland?
outside of
You
shit
know,
bias.
I mean, you know what? I can be persuaded to interesting. That's fine.
Alright.
It's not. It's cool. It's like a Rorschach thing, but it's not symmetrical.
They're
Why
all
is Hawaii look like my
Rorschachs.
parents fighting?
They're all Idaho looks like a chimney, like a smokestack.
I like this one.
I want it in interesting.
I want it in
I think it
it's
is interesting. Yeah,
It's
it's
a
cool.
weird shape, and if you look at the negative space, it looks like the 2001: A Space Odyssey.
It
baby.
does.
I,
the little
I want
fetus.
that. I
Yeah,
want
with the
that
nose.
shit in goated right now.
What, Idaho?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm with him. Goated.
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 Yeah.
Goated.
It's almost a rectangle.
Put Duncan,
and rectangles
Idaho.
are in C
Put-
and F.
Put Duncan, Idaho, and
It's
goated.
almost there.
2-1.
You guys suck.
Put it
This
in
that's
goated.
not a goated
We can
state.
talk about it
Alaska's
again after.
way more goated than fucking Idaho,
Fuck
guy.
no.
Absolutely.
Illinois,
Chicago.
See?
F.
ugly.
Oh, sorry.
Ugly.
I'm sorry.
It's
I was thinking
so
uncreative.
weirdly shaped.
It's weirdly shaped, but it's not like
It looks like a turd half hanging out my ass.
it does. I think that's uncreative.
I think
but I don't
that's
think it's
ugly.
ugly.
I would
don't wanna
also
think
say
about
that's
that.
ugly.
All right, fine. Indiana.
It looks like somebody took the top half of the square and moved it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
it looks like
someone's-
it's being dragged.
It's like one of those tar like machines that drives on the road and paves
Yeah,
them.
it's like
it's currently putting the tar on the road at the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like someone smudged the rectangle.
Yeah.
Iowa
uncreative.
looks like me trying to fit in an old pair of pants.
Iowa looks like it has a nose, and for that reason, I think it should go in bland.
I was thinking bland regardless of the
I think
nose
it's a
statement.
very bland state.
Well, it's the square
Kansas,
with the big nose.
square,
Do
uncreative.
not have to argue about Kansas. Kentucky?
It looks like chicken.
It
That
doesn't.
is
Not-
chicken.
It does not look like
It
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
It's
You
the-
just think that because of KFC.
It's the dumbest fucking meme. Kentucky
looks
does
like
not,
chicken.
Where is the chicken?
It's right there.
How?
I pointed at Kentucky.
All right. Illinois, turd out your ass. This is sideways Illinois. All right? Just saying.
Okay,
Ugly.
Wait,
You make a
that
good
is
point.
sideways Illinois.
All right. So Maine,
Maine looks like it's trying to grab something.
Maine used to be.
it looks
part
like
of
a hat.
Massachusetts.
like a big
a
pointy
chef's
hat.
hat?
It looks like a pilgrim hat, which is funny because it's Maine. So I don't know. I think bland.
Can we put Louisiana in S tier?
You mean L?
I don't know. Is Idaho going to leave goated? Then no. Louisiana S tier.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a shoe.
it's very nice. It's got that. It's got that just like.
It looks like a
bend.
toilet, and I
It-
respect that
it looks
so
like
much.
a Tim.
It does look like a Tim. It
Maryland
it
looks like a Tommy gun.
Maryland,
S.
What?
Look at that.
Huh?
Side profile.
Maryland looks like
It's shooting the toilet right
You
now.
know the Morton's salt girl? It's just her legs.
All right. So I've always thought that Massachusetts looks like a woolly mammoth.
Goated.
Fucking goated.
Goated.
And
Now,
we're not
that's-
biased at all.
No,
There's no
I am biased. We are biased here. It is goated.
I would not-
Michigan, why are you in two parts?
I would not call it goated. I would call it interesting.
It is interesting, but why are you in two parts? Pick a part.
It looks
Sell
like-
one to Wisconsin.
It looks like a dinosaur yelling
Mm-hmm.
at a cloud.
It looks like Wisconsin couldn't conquer the rest of itself.
Minnesota. Minnesota
Oh.
Minnesota looks like it's getting punched on the right side, and all of it is being blown out the left.
I would almost say bland instead of uncreative.
Oh,
say
it's
bland
definitely
is
not
uncreative.
It's
uncreative.
not
I would say
uncreative.
bland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B.
Mississippi's just a mirrored
Oh
Alabama.
my
uncreative.
God! They're the same fucking state. Look
Imagine-
at C.
imagine-
C is the same state reflected over and over
Imagine
again.
looking like another state. Can you imagine? There's only 50. You can't find another shape You dumbass.
You want to talk about other shapes that are similar?
Missouri. Absolutely.
Missouri is ugly because retribution.
Montana.
It's trying to be Massachusetts
It
so
looks
hard.
like it's got a giant ass.
Look how Massachusetts has that awesome hook. Montana has just Massachusetts, but not without those features.
Massachusetts.
So bland.
it's got a
Massachusetts.
giant shitter.
I would put
I
it
would
in
say
uncreative
both.
again.
Really?
I put it in bland.
I'd say bland because it's not the worst shape, like a
It's
fucking square like Colorado.
Can we just say it's mirrored Iowa?
All right, Nebraska. What do we think about the negative corner space?
I also like the bend. The top right, it's curved.
It's
you
a
know?
rounded rectangle.
It's interesting.
Ooh.
Is it interesting?
It's missing a
All right, you know what? I'll let it slide because it is
got
cool.
It's got some like postmodern.
Don't
look to
forget,
it, you know,
we
it's very
can move
blocky.
the states around if we don't like where they are at the end.
We're relitigating Alaska, and I'm not. I'm hearing about
Nevada,
that.
very interesting. It's got like a dagger to it.
It
you know,
is.
that nice
I would say
sharp.
interesting. Yeah,
This is the sharpest state.
it is. New
New Hampshire.
More like
It looks like
Blanchshire.
it looks like a mountain.
New Blanchshire.
Everything looks like a fucking.
Bland.
Put that
I
shit
was
in B.
bland, really.
Yeah.
That's a bit generous.
You know
I was
what?
thinking C.
No. Let's think about this. It is certainly. It's almost triangular.
Almost.
A little bit, yeah. It's more triangular than it is
It's
rectangular.
more
I would say.
creative than every single one of those.
You make a good
Is the
point.
thing.
You make a fantastic point. I am
yeah,
being
but
persuaded to interesting.
All
I-
right.
bland.
I'll stick with bland
Yeah.
for now. Let me
All
just check on this real quick, just making sure we're all good.
'Kay.
New Jersey.
New Jersey's interesting.
It is. It looks like
It looks like the cool S.
It looks like somebody messed up writing an S.
Yeah.
It does.
Like it looks like an attempt at a shape of a state.
It looks like somebody took like. It looks like
Somebody
somebody like.
it looks like an attempt.
I
it looks
can't
like
call it
somebody, like,
uncreative.
twisted
It's
it.
interesting.
It's
You know,
interesting.
Oh, yeah, I'll say it's not bland. I have to say it's interesting. New
Uncreative.
Mexico, bro. Bro, straight to C.
New
New
York.
York is interesting too.
I hate it, but it's got a lot going on.
You know what saves it is the bottom right thing.
Long Island.
Otherwise, it would just be a weird
Yeah,
like
you
triangle.
mean Long Island?
Yeah, the little bottom right thing is what saves it.
North
North
Carolina.
Carolina's
No,
interesting.
North Carolina looks like that one clip of SpongeBob when he's been like hit by like wind. You know what I'm talking
North
about?
Carolina looks like an eagle, and for that, I think it should be engoated.
What?
Goated.
It looks like a bird head.
It
No,
does
it
not
doesn't.
look like
Yes,
a
it
bird
does.
head.
I can see it, but no.
I don't think
It looks like a
goated.
vulture.
I'm
Yeah, put it in interesting.
I'll put it
Interesting.
for the sake of that, but
North
I was
Dakota,
thinking bland.
uncreative.
Oh my
Square.
god, no debate. Ohio,
F.
Bland.
F tier.
I don't know. It's pretty shitty. All right, I'll go with uncreative to split the difference, but I was actually thinking ugly for a while.
It is kind of ugly.
Oklahoma.
Why do you look like? All right, you know
I
what?
like
It's
that.
a pot, right?
That's
It looks
a
like a
pot.
pot.
The handle is saving. Otherwise, it'd be uncreative. I think the handle is interesting. I'll just say it.
You know what? I kind of agree. It also looks like somebody pointing.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of funny.
It's me when
All
I
right.
see things. that I
Oregon,
recognize.
uncreative.
Uncreative Oregon.
Uncreative, Pennsylvania,
Dude,
uncreative.
the whole C states are the same fucking shape over
I
and
might
over
have
again.
to bump Iowa and Montana.
Like we could
down.
erase the
I'm not gonna
names and
lie.
then show this to like an average American, and they wouldn't know which state.
They
is
wouldn't.
which.
Speaking of
wouldn't know it.
uncreative Ohio, more like Pennsylvania.
It looks like Ohio.
It does. It looks like the rest of them.
Rhode Island is a square that's leaking.
It is, and I can't call that uncreative.
Me when I have to pee.
It's also not bland.
I kind of think it's ugly.
I think it's ugly.
Really?
Yeah.
That's way more interesting than these fucking.
You're only
zeros.
saying that because you're from Rhode Island.
No, I'm not biased
okay,
at all. I'm
so
mass over Rhode Island, baby.
Don't forget,
Yes, you should be.
uncreative is just boring. This is interesting, but
It's
in a bad
ugly.
way.
You
It's
just said it was,
ugly.
bro. There's no way it's
This
ugly.
is ugly.
It is ugly.
You guys
Why
are
is it
both saying
peeing? It's
you guys
peeing.
are
It is
fucked
peeing.
up. No way. All right,
South Carolina.
It's all
that is the
fart.
least. Like that's not. That's at least not a square.
It's
It-
bland.
I don't know what
bland.
that is, but
It's
it's,
in
not
bland.
a square. It's
It's in
Now,
bland.
South Dakota.
South
though.
Dakota.
Oh,
uncreative.
see, straight to. No, I didn't want to put it there. I want to keep it alphabetized.
Tennessee.
Are you
It looks
really-
like a boat.
You know,
It looks like a boat
bland.
without the
I
mast.
can't call it interesting, but I gotta call it bland.
Texas is goaded.
Texas is-
Texas fucking goated.
That is the most recognizable. State.
All right, I
The
think we.
best
I
state.
think we cap it at 5.
Yes.
Maybe depends on what we look at here. Which
Utah, uncreative.
Oh my God. Wait. The negative space argument is we got to bring it up.
But it's also
Nebraska can't. Got
Nebraska's also got the curve though at the top
Yeah, this
right.
is just square.
Like it's got a curve to it.
I don't know. Utah is unique.
I took a bite out of Utah.
no other shape because all the C's look the same. I feel like Utah's got to bump up out of the same as each other.
I'll give you
category.
bland because it's all right angles.
It is just bland.
What Nebraska has is that nice bell curve.
Geez, Vermont B or
also
C?
looks like
Does
shit.
not go above
no,
New
that's
Hampshire.
F. Look, it's just less shapely Illinois.
You know what? You make a fantastic point.
I'll settle
This is like
with that.
low poly Illinois.
Virginia, which should be called East Virginia.
Virginia's A tier. Look
No,
at
it's not.
No,
Yes,
it's
it is.
not.
It looks like mountains again.
Everything
Nah.
looks like mountains. I'll just say A.
I'll say interesting
I'll
because
say-
like
I'll
it's
call it
very
I
interesting.
said A.
I like
Why
that.
did
you
you
said-
debate me and
You
then
said goaded.
I said interesting.
You said
did?
goated.
Maybe I'm on crack.
I don't know. Washington.
Either way.
Bland.
Bland.
Yeah,
it's got like
it's not
it's got
uncreative.
like it's got like
like
snaggletooth.
All right, I'm putting this
Ugly.
here.
Oh my god, ugly.
fucking state,
what is
bro.
that weird spike?
That's the exact state that I looked at. Like, dude, what the fuck is that?
I know I
when
said-
you were like nothing's going in ugly, I looked right at West Virginia.
That's the exact same.
So I know I said, Mud, you had clouded judgment, but the fact that Wisconsin does not have the other half of Michigan State.
It's weird. It's stupid.
I'm swaying me, and regardless,
But for that
bland.
shape, I'd say
Right?
it's
It
not.
looks kinda
It's
ugly.
not
Because
ugly.
again, it looks like one of the hats.
it's distinct, but it's so unappealing to look at. Like I don't know if it goes in bland.
It kind of looks like a fist.
yeah.
Ian, where do you want to put it? I'm leaning F.
I like it in bland.
You're leaning B.
I'll surrender to bland.
All right, we'll go to bland.
Wyoming.
Oh my God.
One creative.
All right. Now
Bet.
we need to shift some stuff around because Idaho is not as interesting as all of the things in Goated.
No,
Yeah,
it
literally
should
shouldn't be in fucking goated, guys.
Idaho should be in Godin. Shut up.
No way.
Yes.
Ugly state.
I think Michigan's more goated than Idaho is.
Michigan's
I'll
not
put
going in
Idaho-
Godin. Are you fucking high?
I'm putting
A
that in
little
the
bit.
back.
But no,
if
not.
it has to be an S against
It's
my will,
going
I'm
to the
putting it in
bottom.
the
I
back.
agree with that.
No,
Michigan.
I-
Michigan is not going in Godin. Michigan sucks.
I don't think Idaho deserves to be in Goated.
Me
You
neither.
put it up there.
You put it up there.
I said I'm willing to compromise.
All right, get that shit out of there. That's now overruled. So
Yeah.
now that we're talking about it, Alaska should be. It's
Oklahoma.
awesome.
I like Oklahoma because it looks like cutlery.
Where's Oklahoma? Where the fuck is it?
It's,
Oh my
it's there right there. It looks like a butcher's knife.
That ain't no goated
No,
shit.
come on, look,
No
it's like
way.
a meat cleaver.
It's mostly still a square. Got interesting by technicality.
yeah, but it's funny.
It technicality got to A.
But it's
So,
funny. Shut up.
Alaska's got the most interesting shit going on.
No.
Of the
I'm
A
not
tiers, at
doing
least.
Alaska.
No, we're only putting 4 in.
That's not Mount Rushmore. That's the other one.
South Dakota goes to Goated.
Yeah, haha.
Shut
All right.
Wait,
So
Oh.
of these 4, well, let's just settle on these 4.
Fine.
So, oh man,
The
Louisiana's
best one,
pretty
the
lit.
best one's Texas.
Texas is
I'm
not
sorry,
the worst.
The best shaped state is Texas.
Of the 4, I'd say the worst is Maryland.
I was thinking
It's
Maryland,
very
yeah.
thin at the very end.
Yeah, it's not enough state
It's
to
got
qualify.
a lot going on, but it's not
I would
enough
say,
going on.
I would say if I'm ranking the Goated 1 to 4, Texas, Minson Chimbits, Louisiana, Maryland.
Mud?
Louisiana, Massachusetts, Texas, Maryland.
I
Exactly
was
how it is right now.
thinking Louisiana, Texas, Massachusetts, Maryland.
All right.
So we all have different rankings. We all agree that Maryland's the back.
We all agree Maryland's the
Maryland
bottom.
is the back.
So, but 2 of us said Louisiana number 1.
what's
Bro,
funny
look
is
at Texas.
So I'll concede to the second
I
being
will
Texas.
concede to that.
So this is the agreed upon hot quality content official
Well,
how
hold
good
on.
the state shapes are
Hold
tier.
on. Are we happy with everything that's in B tier? Because I respectfully think Iowa and Montana look too much like everything in C tier.
Where are you? Oh my god. Iowa, you know what? We'll relitigate
Get
Iowa.
rid of Iowa. Montana, I feel like it's
Montana's mirrored Iowa.
Montana's
We
a
can't do this.
shitter.
How did Montana get the plan? Who said that?
It looks
Oh
like
my
Iowa.
god.
But,
I like how we went into a fugue state and don't even remember what we've said in this
because
video.
like
C is so poppin'. Oh my god.
yeah,
There's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
squares
C.
of them are boring.
And most of them are west of the Mississippi.
I
Oh
still
my
think
God.
Oklahoma should be an S tier, guys. Can we reconsider?
Oklahoma, where? No.
If Idaho is can go in an S tier, I'm not backing
If
you up. Oklahoma.
Alaska is
I'm
going
not
S tier.
backing you
Guys,
up, you
Oklahoma,
fucking
it looks
Judas.
Like, it looks like a pot. It looks like a meat cleaver. It's fun.
All right,
It's
so
exciting.
I like how all 3 of us have one in A that we would really want to be an S.
Yeah, we do.
Guys, I'm looking at Oklahoma and I'm going, wow, that's a state.
Alaska could kick Oklahoma's ass. I'm just saying.
It's all the way up
Uh-huh.
there.
It
I
would
know.
fucking kill you, bro. All right. Anyway.
Idaho
right,
bears the
all
name
right,
of
we
Duncan.
rank the
Is
S's.
named after
We're
Duncan,
ranking the
Idaho.
F's.
We
as
gotta
well,
rank
correct?
the F's. District.
Okay.
Oh, bro,
The
district.
The ugly
West
state
Virginia.
is West Virginia.
West Virginia. Look at that thing.
That district is nothing.
That
West
is
Virginia has
what I imagine an abortion looks like.
There is anything at all in West Virginia. This is a dot. It is just a.
Can't even
You
do
can't
that.
get worse. You cannot
Yeah.
fail
West
more than
Virginia
do that in West
District of
Virginia.
Columbia. All right.
Um,
So the best one's Rhode Island. I wanted to be really good.
No.
It is. Oh, for these.
No.
I think the best one out of those is Kentucky because it still looks like
It
chicken.
does not look like chicken, but
It
I'll
doesn't look like chicken.
concede
You're
that it's
fucking
less ugly
stupid.
than the
I
other
know.
4.
I know I'm stupid.
I
but
think
that doesn't
Vermont's
change.
better looking than Illinois.
That's a debate. I mean, they look the fucking same to me. I couldn't tell them apart if you didn't label them.
See, Vermont has less detail. That's why I'm saying it's less ugly.
That,
You
makes-
know, it's
that
like a
makes
low
me think
poly
it's
video.
uglier, though. It's less going
I
on.
would put Oklahoma at the top. Now,
Would
Of
you
the Fs?
shut the fuck up?
Oklahoma
Sorry,
and the
sorry.
F's.
Drop Oklahoma to ugly.
no, it's not ugly. It's great.
All right. So I don't know. I'm good with this F ugly tier.
All right, now let's rank all the squares.
No!